Anyway, so this one, Andrew Lincoln could be returning to The Walking Dead. Hold your breath. To direct, right? So I love the way that this was from Entertainment Weekly. I love the way that they actually formulate this title too, because they're like, he could be returning, and then they like have a couple dots and like a space, right? And then to direct, right? So, anyways, they know what's going on with the fans. So, anyways. So Entertainment Weekly posts this one. I do think that this is an exclusive, so I'm not sure that you'll find this article in particular on any other websites, or this kind of news on any other sites. But anyways, if you're interested, again, just look that one up. So anyways, the article reads, Andrew Lincoln made headlines this summer when he announced that he was, in fact, leaving The Walking Dead during Season 9. But, surprise, it turns out Lincoln may be back for Season 10 after all, just not in the way we're used to. The actor tells EW that he will actually be returning to the Sonoya, Georgia set shortly, where the cast and crew is still filming Season 9. That is something that is very interesting to me. I've been wondering that for a while, of how long they are still filming and how the Whisperers casting is falling into line here with the timeline. And this is interesting. So they're still filming Season 9, the back half. I think the first half's obviously done, but the back half is what they're doing now. Interesting stuff. So anyways, to learn the directing, so he'll be returning to set shortly to learn the directing ropes, with the plans of helming his own episode next season. I'm going back, says Lincoln. I'm going back to shadow a director, and my intention is to direct next year. If those plans hold, that would make Lincoln the third actor in the Walking Dead franchise to also serve as a director. Fear the Walking Dead's Coleman Domingo, who plays Strand, recently helmed the Week episode of that show. I think that's absolutely hilarious that the episode was called Week, because that is a perfect description of that show currently. Anyways, no, I'm kind of joking, but kind of not. While Michael Cudlitz, who appeared as Abraham on The Walking Dead, returned recently to direct the season 7th episode, Stradivarius, which will air on November 18th as part of season 9. So this is great news. I think this is perfect. Andrew Lincoln, I think, is going to kill it as directing an episode. We haven't seen Abraham Lincoln, I was going to say. Wow. Michael Cudlitz, we haven't seen his episode yet, of course. It's coming in the first half of season 9, actually. But I think I'm excited to see it, honestly. I will say, though, The Walking Dead, some episodes you really can, like the Greg Nicotero episodes, you can really tell that those are directed by Greg Nicotero. Like, he has a certain style, but, or maybe like him and maybe maybe two others, the addition of two other directors in there. But the majority, I would say, of the directors, because usually they have, I would say about 8 different directors in a season for The Walking Dead with 16 episodes, right? And I would say the majority, or at least half of the directors, you really can't tell which one is which. I mean, the episodes typically do look pretty similar. And so I'm not sure if we're actually going to see a huge difference in Michael Cudlitz's episode, or it's just going to kind of be like more of the same, and his name's on that credit, right? So I'm really not sure which one we're going to see. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, I haven't seen Coleman Domingo's episode, but even if like my thoughts on the Fear the Walking Dead are bad, and I think the show is bad, that's still really, really huge. That's a big deal for an actor to be able to direct a TV episode like this. It's crazy. So anyways, and Michael Cudlitz being away from the show, for a whole year or 2 years, even like maybe a year and a half, right? And to come back and direct an episode of this another season, that's huge, right? Like, he's not even on the show anymore. So anyway, so that's big, and Andrew Lincoln, I think, is going to do an amazing job directing. I think, he's really great, and I think this is also something that he could go into with his career right now, right? He's kind of breaking off from Walking Dead. I really do think that he could either, develop into directing, producing a little bit more, rather than kind of being that main character on screen. I think that's kind of where he's going to right now. So maybe this is the start of that. Maybe it's the end. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure. But anyways, Andrew Lincoln, it's great to hear that he'll be back and he will be directing season 10. So, and yeah, so he won't be doing any season 9 episodes, it doesn't look like, because he obviously has to learn the ropes and learn from directors now, right, of what to do and how to do it properly. And so, yeah, hopefully we'll see him in episode 10 direct an episode. So this isn't confirming it, right, but this is just saying he's going back and these are his plans. So Anyways, great news here, and I'm so hyped for season 9 of The Walking Dead.